I feel the liquor holding on to my breath, playing back every...
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So today I'm starting off in the kitchen. Of course, I got my clothes rack in here and honestly, the kitchen is not as bad as it usually is, so we'll take it. But side note, I had no idea how bad my hair actually looked and how tired I look. I honestly can't remember what was going on this day, but I apparently was pretty exhausted. But I was uploading a Friday's video. And so I had a few things that I had to do on that video. So I wanted to get that done real fast. And then I'm going to take out some recycling that is near the trash can.
Just to hear the way you say my name, it reminds me of what it was. Would you answer if I called you? Yeah, I know that it's been a while. So tomorrow, can I call you when the sun comes up? Call you when the sun comes up. I'll take this beating heart out of my chest. Let my words do the rest. Can we light up a spark, bring a fire to the dark? Girl, you know that I need you. I got the memory of a love filling my lonely nights. Still think about you from time to time. I'm not asking.
Now I'm going to go ahead and try and get these clothes taken down. Now my oldest son, I just went through his closet, got rid of some things, switched all of his clothes over to these new black, um, I can't think of what kind of hangers they are now. These new black hangers. And we actually have to get another box ordered because I love that they all match. It looks so good, but I did run out of some. So I still have to use his other ones, which my I tried to put in my youngest son's room too, I think, or maybe I used his other plastic. I think I used the plastic ones in his room. Um, Velvet hangers, that's what they are. I honestly do not like the velvet hangers, but I feel like my oldest son is in between the baby hangers and the adult hangers. So I did find these black velvet ones online that are a little bigger, and of course smaller than the adult hangers, which are great. But now I'm just going to put this back into the laundry room. And then that grate, I think it's called a grate, or maybe it's just a big vent cover. We did get new vents out through the house. As you can see, there's a black one right there next to my potatoes and onions thing. Um, I'm loving the way that they look. They look so, so good. But my youngest son loves to pick them up and bring them to us. I don't know why. He's never messed with them before, and we changed him out, and now he's constantly handing them to us. So it's a little frustrating, but God love him. But now I'm just going to start off with the dishes here and get these put away, and then I'm going to put dishes in the dishwasher.
Call you when the sun comes up.
Now there's just a few dishes that I wanted to hand wash, and then I'm going to move over and clean off the stove.
It was getting too real too quick. We started to doubt it. Caught up in my what ifs, overthinking about it. You got in your head, I got in my car. Drove down the street, but I never got far. I know we gotta talk sometime, but give me a minute. And when you say stay, the more I don't trust it. Don't walk away.
So I really didn't want to take out my oven cleaner. I love this stuff, but it is strong. It is very strong. So I'm just going to use some Dawn Power Wash to get a lot of this grit stuff off, all the nasty bits, and then I'm going to take some window cleaner and just give it a little shine. So now I am going to go through all of my kids' toys, and I instantly regretted it. Yeah. So it's kind of my fault because I have a hard time getting rid of toys, and I gotta stop doing that. I just gotta get rid of them. And but I feel like I did pretty good. I got rid of one trash bag that was full of like broken toys, missing pieces, things like that. A full, like almost a full garbage bag of that, and then about another full garbage bag of toys that I wanted to either donate or have a yard sale. My plan for the upcoming year is to have a yard sale. We were supposed to have one this year, but it did not work out. It was one of those things where Tyler didn't want to listen to me when I said, "You do not understand how much stuff we have in that basement." And let me set the scene for you. Our basement is as big as our house, okay? And our basement is literally full of stuff. Like you go downstairs and you're walking through like a maze. And I hate going in our basement, like loathe it, okay? Because I feel like every time I go downstairs, my whole mood changes. Like I get irritated. Like it's overwhelming. It's just too much. Thankfully, I don't have to go down there all the time because the only time I go down there is just to get something out of the freezer, which isn't very often. But I literally can't stand it. And my goal for the upcoming year is to get the basement cleaned out because we are either one, going to move my youngest son into my oldest son's room because he's been saying he wants him to sleep with him since he was a newborn. um, or we are going to, and then turn our youngest son's room into a playroom. Or my plan is to get the basement cleaned out. And then I had at my dad's a like gymnastics mat, and I really wanted to get that for my dad's and put that downstairs for the boys because we actually got them something for Christmas that they can climb on. It's got a little slide and stuff, so my oldest can use it, and it's also at the level to where our youngest can actually play on it too. So that mat would really help because obviously our basement is concrete And so that would not be good if either one of them fell on it. But my goal is to turn it into kind of like a sensory playroom to where, like, our oldest, we may, we think he may have ADHD. And the last thing I want to do is pump him full of stuff that's just going to turn him into a zombie. So we're trying to figure out ways to get out all of that energy. And I think having like a sensory kind of playroom would really help that, especially for days when it's raining or it's winter out and you don't necessarily want to go outside. They can just go downstairs in the basement and play. So that's definitely my goal for next year. I would love to do that. And doing that process, I will show you guys everything that we're doing and whatnot. Because we also have tons of bins downstairs that I'm trying to organize with home decor and stuff like that. So we have like a shelf down there that we're putting the bins on. So that's another thing. But I'm definitely trying to get my life organized. I'm really trying. But anyways, back to their toys. So like I have a hard time getting rid of some toys because like my oldest son, like he has some toys. They're like these packs that you can get from like Walmart that has like the ocean creatures. I think there was a safari one or something. Like I got him all three or four different kinds that they had there just because he wanted them. And I was like, that'd be super fun. And then he can learn the animals and everything like that. But it's kind of one of those things where he doesn't really play with them anymore. But I'm like, well, what if he does? He could play with them with his dinosaurs because anything he plays with, his dinosaurs are involved in it. So getting rid of any dinosaurs is not really a thing. I will say that I did go through to his dinosaurs though and got rid of some. But you can't even tell the difference that I got rid of any. He's got so many of them. And that's another thing that I have a hard time getting rid of. I've tried to have him sit down with me and try and go through them, and he'll say, get rid of. And then 5 minutes later, he's like, maybe I want to keep it. I'm like, okay. So we're just struggling over here, but definitely trying. Like I mentioned, I did get rid of quite a bit of toys. I just know that I'm like super excited for Christmas. Like, I just love it. The boys' excitement. And this year, our youngest can actually be involved in the Christmas. So I'm just like so excited. But at the same time, I'm like, oh my Lord, what am I going to do with all these toys? I'm already, look, instant regret right here. I don't even know. Like, I'm starting to panic as it is. Like, I just get way too overwhelmed. And then it's me going to have to be constantly behind them cleaning up the toys so that way the house isn't a total disaster. But it's just so much fun having them rip open those presents and them getting excited. I just love giving, and them being excited is just what it's all about for me. Like, it's so fun. All the lights, like, I just love Christmas. I hate the cold though, literally hate it. It's harsh on my body, like really bad. But I do love the snow. But those days, I feel like I have a hard time explaining it, but there's days where the snow's out on the ground and there's a chill in the air, but it's not freezing outside. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know, because those are the days that I'm good with when it's cold. But other than that, like I can't do the freezing. It really hurts my body. um, but anyways, so this is the mess that I am really dealing with right here. So much stuff. It's like I'm getting overwhelmed reliving this right now. But I wanted to try and kind of sweep off these bins here because these bins have lasted the longest than any bin has ever lasted in our home. And I think it's because they're mostly cloth. And the top area is a metal ring. I don't think the bottom has a ring to it. But these are so, so good to have. So if you've been going through your bins constantly, go to Walmart and get these. That's where I got them. And these have literally lasted so long. I feel like almost this whole year. I can't remember when I got them, but they've lasted a very long time. And I tried to sweep them off, but it just wasn't really working. I feel like if I maybe had one of those sticky things, it would have worked, but I didn't have one. But now that I got a lot of the crumbs and stuff cleaned out, I'm going to try and put a lot of the toys back in the bins.
Seem to like me. Right place, right time. Had a feeling you'd be mine from the go. I wonder if we'll be still here at 23 with you right next to me. I don't know. I think I love you, early. You're such a doll, I bet you'd never hurt me. We'd be again, never end. I don't wanna be a friend. Think I love you, early. Matt lives my car seat. I'm Ken, your Barbie. Right place, right time. Yeah, you magnetize my mind from the go. But now I'm caught up in a naive mind, thinking that our time has just passed us by. Do we ever get enough time? I don't know. Guess I'm not. I wonder if we'll be still here at 23 with you right next to me. I don't know. I think I love you, early. You're such a doll, I bet you'd never hurt me. We'd be again, never end. I don't wanna be a friend. Think I love you, early.
So I got a lot of that put away, which is great. And of course, my youngest son ended up waking up, but he goes straight towards the Bluey toys. He's obsessed with Bluey, and we actually had a Bluey birthday party for him a few months ago, and I just love it. I love Bluey too, so I'm right there with him. But now moving on into the dining room. So we ended up going to Ohio for a few days, and I did not get anything cleaned up that I wanted to. And of course, our dining room is a disaster. It was definitely a catch-all. It was, I don't know what happened to the week, but it literally went by in a blink of an eye. So when we woke up in the morning to pack for Ohio, um, I was like, what are we doing here? Like, I was lost. I couldn't believe that it was already time to go. And then I'm rushing around. I had to get the boys' things, get my youngest ready. My oldest, we actually sent him to school. And then, of course, when it was time to go, we just went and picked him up and then headed to Ohio. And we had Christmas with my mom. And then we had Christmas with my dad and my grandma. And on Tyler's side, they had a Christmas party with their family. So it was all so fun. And it was kind of a long weekend though. It was long but short. I think it was exhausting a little bit chasing around my youngest son because he's into everything. So that was very exhausting. But yeah, I didn't really know where to start in the dining room at first, but now I'm just kind of going with the flow and trying to get everything picked up. I go through the suitcase, take out the dirty clothes, and then I'm going to fold up some laundry and try and take out the laundry out of the suitcase as well.
Where you been? Running from things that you know. Just trying to find where to live, but it's not bringing you home. As if hope was a pill or a bottle or a phone that could hold me.
So I want to come on and chat a little bit. I feel like I've been pretty chatty in this video here. I will mention that my video just kind of like ends because my youngest son actually broke my tripod. Well, re-broke it, so I had to fix it, and I just didn't have any time to put anything else on this video. But I just can't believe that Christmas is Monday, like tomorrow, because I'm doing my voiceover on Saturday. And 2023 is about to come to an end. That's so crazy. So, 2024, what are your guys' goals for that year? Like what you want to work on, things you want to change? I know I want to be more organized. My goal is the basement, and I will take you guys along with that process there. But that is one of my biggest ones, to get more organized, and of course to work on myself, be a better mother. Um, those are things that I try and work on every day, is to be a better mother. And I do struggle with some things that mood swings and stuff like that. I do really struggle with those, and I feel like I've been doing pretty well coping with that though. So that is really good. But, I really want to focus on my YouTube channel and try and make it grow. I feel like the past couple years has just been really hard with how bad my pregnancy was. Our youngest son being in the hospital for the first month, and then him in and out of the hospital for quite a few months after that, with checkups, and then he had to get his colostomy reversal, and it was just a lot. And of course, our oldest had sports, and so it was kind of hard to really focus on my YouTube channel. But my goal for next year is to really try and focus on it. And I do have quite a few new subscribers, so thank you for that. And of course, the ones that have been here, even though I took a year off, thank you guys so much. I love you so much for supporting me. That is absolutely amazing. But my goal next year is to hopefully make it grow a little bit. I would definitely like to get to 2,000 subscribers next year, but I will be taking the rest of the year off just to focus on my boys and enjoying the rest of the year that we have before he has to go back to school. So I hope you guys have a wonderful holiday and a great New Year's. Be safe out there. I think we're just going to stay home and probably play some games and just enjoy the night. But I will see you guys back in 2024.
It's gonna get brighter, kid. Just you wait.